just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, Kevin Gausman. What do you look for here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Anthony Volpe, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. One out, base is empty. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning,
right fielder,
got to be feeling pretty good out there on the
Judge.
mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Nope, that's inside.
And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And there's a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Judge waits. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's George Springer to start it off.
For Toronto, right fielder, George Springer.
Outside corner, there's a strike. And a pitch. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one chopped to first, but it kicks foul. That one not close, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that
Batting
people like to
third,
describe as a
left fielder,
hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Anthony Santander stands in here.
0-1's the
Tried to
count.
hold back his swing there, but went around. Misses
Ball.
off the
That's
plate,
inside.
and that is ball 1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the
it.
inside
Ball 2.
corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Blue Jays go down in order. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off for
new
the
inning getting
Yankees,
started.
center
So now the
fielder,
Yankees
Cody
cleanup hitter,
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Gosman back to work. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Lucas hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Gosman in his 11th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance way back there. That'll make it out of here. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
1 out, base is empty. Austin Wells will hit next. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
And it's
Nope,
even up.
That's a ball.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Up the middle, loves it on the dive, to his knee, the throw, on the money, nice play.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground
Batting
from the
seventh,
knees.
first
That's not just
baseman,
arm
Paul
strength, guys.
Goldschmidt.
That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
First baseman,
This guy is an
Vladimir
elite level
Guerrero
hitter, especially
Jr.
considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
1-0.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. He makes the grab. One down.
Batting six, catcher Alejandro.
Here's the catcher,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got
Batting
the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Andres Jimenez. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Solo homer ties it for Toronto. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set
for
for the
the
start of the
Yankees,
inning.
left
And
fielder,
stepping in for the
Jason
Yankees,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. Late swing, foul to the left. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's inside.
Inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside,
that's in.
just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two and two. Chop to first. And that's a foul ball. The 2-2. And a good eye there. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of
Batting
pitches
ninth,
and ends up
third
drawing the
baseman,
walk.
Oswaldo
Very gritty.
Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Dominguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside. Way high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's out of play. A foul ball. Rudder takes off. There's a ball.
3-2.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at bat here. Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So up next, Anthony Volpe led off the game with a strikeout. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tied up here in the early going. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. went down on strikes his first time through. On the outside corner, 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back into the bullpen and gone. He circles the bases. It's 4-1.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Here is Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. And ball one. And Judge takes a strike.
I got one ball,
Still
one strike.
only one out here in the inning. Next offering is downstairs. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Misses. 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike one. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off left side. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Bellinger on his way home. The tag, and he's in there. It's 5-1.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see it inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. It's a 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Outside.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Bellinger snags it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, George
So the batting order turns over, and the batter is George Springer. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And that's down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Out to short, Volpe. Tosses to first. That takes care of Springer. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down here 5-1. Back here at Rogers Center, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. There's a strike. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Brendan Little, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Sandlin, the right-hander, also getting loose. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and fouls one off.
All 1.
Next one is off the play. 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball 4.
Nope.
Tried another
Ball 4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there,
Now
and
batting
that's just
left fielder,
mentally prepared,
Jason
knowing that if it's
Dominguez.
not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the
Now
hook for the
pitching for the
loss.
Blue
New
Jays.
arm coming on after the break.
Number
Out of the
29.
bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He reached on a walk his first time. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Clips the outside corner, and the count 1-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
batting
highest
third baseman,
gear and go a long
Oswaldo
way to track that
Cabrera.
one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fought off foul. Yoan. Out to short. They get the force. That's the third out. The Yanks lead 1. They're up 5-1. Back now in Toronto.
Leading off
Now it's the
for
shortstop,
Jays,
Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. An absolute smash to left. It's 5-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Anthony Santander at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Close
Nope.
one, doesn't get the call.
Counts
And that's
1-0.
ball 1. Yankees up by 3. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Now a fly ball to right center. Judge makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter.
2 outs,
Will
base is empty.
Wagner.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch it.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 5-2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Rodriguez back to work. Rodriguez, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball there. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one,
Now
and
batting,
definitely
second
an
baseman,
individual
Jazz
performance you want to
Chisholm
flush. He
Jr.
just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Chisholm in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way
2 balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to
Now
want to
batting,
punch
right
himself.
fielder,
That slider
Aaron
had hit me
Judge.
written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Judge
Ball
stands
1, no
in with
strike.
2 away as he takes a ball. And Judge spoils that one. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground. And that chance handled. Jump throw across his body. In time. Got him. Got an order. Go the Yankees. And it remains 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five. Alejandro Kirk. And there's a ball.
Well, these Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up, because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez. Fly to left his first time. In the air, out towards right center. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Ernie
third
Clement
baseman,
now at the plate.
Ernie
He popped
Clement.
out to the catcher his first time up. And a breaking ball misses outside. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that goes foul. The Jays trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Goldie racing over to make the catch. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 2. Top 6.
Leading
Here
off
comes
for the
Cody
Yankees,
Bellinger.
Center fielder Cody Bellinger.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
And here is
designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton. He launched
Stanton.
a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground right side. and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher to hit. Austin Wells has grounded out a couple of times. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And the Yanks go quietly. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers Center, and now
for the Jays,
Nathan Lucas.
Center fielder Nathan Lucas.
That misses,
0-1, no strike.
and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the
Now
sixth.
batting, the right fielder George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable
Shortstop.
going to the
Boom.
backhand. Nice
Good shot.
diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two down, base is empty. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch
Inside, ball one.
misses.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Right through there for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next
Oh,
one
that's
off the plate inside. And it's 2-1. And that one is inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The Yankees leading by 3 here in the bottom of the sixth. Popped up left side. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 2. They turn things over to the southpaw, Brendan Little.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 54, Brendan Little.
Paul Goldschmidt
Leading off
will
for
climb
the
in.
Yankees,
He's 0
first
for
baseman
1.
Paul Goldschmidt.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Eric Swanson preparing to come on if needed. Sandlin also getting ready. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Sliced hard but foul. fly ball to right. And George makes the grab.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason
And the
Dominguez.
batter now, Jason Dominguez. That's in there, and that is strike one. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Cabrera
Inside,
up to hit
ball
for the
1.
3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. Santander makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now in Toronto, set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz up and loosening in the pen. Weaver also throwing. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And a strike on the outside corner at 95.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Right through there, got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it,
Now
thinking it might be a
first
called
baseman,
ball or anything. I just think he was flat out
Guerrero
frozen.
Jr.
Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Vladdy up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
next,
It
for
doesn't
the
matter
Blue
how many
Jays,
highlight reel plays you make if you can't
designated
execute the small
Will
stuff, just like
Wagner.
we saw.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. And ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bellinger makes the play, and that is that.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays,
for the Jays, Nick
number
Sandlin.
52. Nick Sandlin.
Anthony Volpe
Leading off for
stepping
the
in now for the
Yankees,
Yankees.
shortstop,
0 for 3
Anthony
with 3
Volpe.
strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed to
0-1.
pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swing and a pop-up. foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting,
That was a good hard
Jazz
fastball with
Chisholm
some nice
Jr.
ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson getting ready to go. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Judge comes up empty there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for New York, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Got him. And now 1 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe in the hole. Jump throw. Low throw. Picked. He's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You got to love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Man at first with 1 gone. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. Towards first, but that rolls foul. Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that is out of play. Jimenez leads off first with one away. Ground ball right side. To Volpe at second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 2. All set to
Leading
start the
off for
ninth
the
in this
Yankees,
one. Bellinger
center
up to
fielder,
hit.
Cody Bellinger.
Sandlin back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2-0.
That one fouled off. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Here's Stanton now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Just
Off the plate,
missed.
ball 1.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count even at 1. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here is Goldschmidt. And that's
Count
outside.
1-0.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
That's a good pitch there.
No strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Nick Sandlin done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
Number 50.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and
Eric
keep the score
Swanson.
right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Out towards right center field. Lucas on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
That's just
Now
a really nice
third
catch
baseman,
on the run
Osvaldo
right there. He saved
Cabrera.
extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cabrera in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out
2
front
balls,
that time.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled to first, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies,
one's the
and I
devil.
love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. That one inside.
That's inside.
And a count 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
3 balls,
That missed by
1
a
strike.
lot. And the count is 3-1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Dominguez makes the play,
Up
and
next
there's one
for
away.
the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Ball.
The Jays with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And there's a foul ball. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. One out left for the Blue Jays. Bobichette digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball. That's outside. And the count now 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Yanks up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. That one missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.